Hello. Welcome to the newest review on my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a very anticipated box set that I've been looking forward to in ages. First things off, before I start, this is the second time I recorded this. I did a whole unboxing for it and picked it out and got my first impressions. But due to whatever my phone recording and the way it transferring over to my laptop, lots of it's just won't transfer. Files keep saying they can't be moved. Yeah, and it's really annoying. I tried to upload some of the clips to YouTube, but it was shortened clips down. None of it worked. The quality then got ruined. So I'm thinking, fuck it, I'm redoing it. So unfortunately you don't get to get my first impressions, which is a real shame. We're still going to have some close-ups and I'll look at closer looks, but yeah. So here we have, obviously, here it is, the Season 8 Blu-ray box set, the Jon Pertwee second season. Within this box set you get 25 individual episodes making up 5 individual stories. This comes with Terror of the Autons, The Mind of Evil, The Claws of Axos, Colony in Space, and The Daemons. This season is a big note because it introduces the Master, it introduces Joe Grant, and obviously we get the continuation of Jon Pertwee and the Unit family. Very nice. So as you can tell at the artwork of the front, I'll get some closer look. We have the Carnival Auton, we have an Axon monster, we have one of those priests from Colony in Space, we have Azar from the Daemons, and we have the beautiful Master with the Doctor from his first episode in Terror of the Autons. Obviously he has the TARDIS dematerialization circuit in his hand. Taking the J card off, we have the brand new 12 logo on there. Obviously you get your standard back. You have a nice picture of Doctor, Joe and the Master in front of the satellite array dishes, which is very nice. Very nice, and then you obviously get your standard layout of what comes in it, the special features, and many more at the bottom, and who's in it. Very nice indeed, very nice J-card. So obviously there's a better look at the front. We'll get a closer look at that as well. And obviously on the back you have the nice TARDIS design, and obviously the colour scheme on the front and back is that of the Axon ship, which is very nice, as you can tell here. There's the Axon man, there's the Axon. Very nice for a bit of a comparison. So on the inside of the box, as you see there, get a close look in a sec. You have the Colony in Space art piece, where you have one of the natives, the Doctor, Joe, the TARDIS, and one of the domes. If we open that up on the inside, we have the picture from the back, and the picture on the back of the Dr. Joe and the Master from Terror of the Autons, and there's the other piece of it there. And on the back of the booklet we have, from Terror of the Autons again, we have when the Autons laid at the back, and 2 nice little images, like photo stills of the Master and Joe. Very nice indeed. Flipping through it, it's your normal standard booklet. Obviously your page layouts are like that, it's normal, telling you all the contents of what you get with each episode, followed by some nice new art stills that have been put together. Really like the Terror of the Autons one. So yeah, Mind of Evil with some, you get some black and white stills in there as well from behind the scenes shots. Claws of Axos comes with a very nice one there as well. Very nice. Yeah, Colony in Space. And the Daemons. I must say the Daemon, and then there's this one from the Daemons. This is probably my favourite of all the original art. That just looks really good and goes very well with the episode themes. And right at the back it tells you what's on the bonus disc as well. Very nice. Speaking of special features that we get on this, you get updated special effects for Terror of the Autons, In Conversation with Matt Sweet, where he chats to Katie Manning, but 5 new episodes Behind the Sofa, Terrence and Me, written with Frank Skinner, looking back at Terrence Dix and all his involvement through behind the scenes of the show and how much he helped further the show. Direct route with the directors Michael, Timothy and Graham Harper. They all revisit locations from Series 8, which is going to be very nice. New immersive surround sound for the Daemons and Terror of the Autons. The Daemons Omnibus, which is a 90-minute movie edit, which is a condensed more thing, so it cuts out about 20 minutes worth of footage to make it a more tightly compacted story. Vampires from Space, a new extended edit of the opening episode of The Claws of Axos. You get Blu-ray trailers. You get new PDF stuff, you get getting all making of documentaries, your featurettes, your studio footage, audio commentaries, and a hell of a lot more in this set you get. You also get a new version of episode 2 of Colony in Space, which has a little clip which was cut out, in which the guy who hits the primitive over the head with a spanner, there's a few extra bits in there, making it a bit more gruesome, which was cut from the original BBC One transmission. And that's about it, really. And you also get two versions of Colony in Space. You get this version on the DVD, and you get the 2011 colour restoration one, which I think was on the DVD. So again, the packaging is brilliant on this set. As always, lots of care and detail on the artwork. It looks very nice. Size-wise, it's about the same size as your season 14 box set. It's quite a big. It's a big set because both the Daemons and Colony in Space both come with 2 discs, as they come with two versions of the episodes, and it comes with just so many special features. I think both of them have the most special features. Transfer-wise, Terror of the Autons, I watched all the way through and skimmed through a couple of episodes from all of them just to see how they're looking. Terror of the Autons, the new special effects on the doll look fantastic. They look amazing. The way they've blended that in with the old footage looks fantastic. There is noticeably the grain effect that if you're someone who doesn't really like grain, if you think it annoys you, this set might be a bit of a problem, because some of the episodes are much more noticeable. Some scenes look beautiful, some scenes are very cleaned up very well in Terror, but then it's contrasted with some scenes that look extra grainy compared to the DVD version. There's episode 2, about half of it, that I feel like there's a bit of a colour grading issue, where it looks just considerably worse compared to the others. It looks very washed out, if that's the correct word that I'm thinking of, compared to the DVD version anyway. Episodes 3 and 4, colour grading issue, not a problem, looks gorgeous. The new effects at the end with the new the nesting consciousness looks really it looks nice, but also I think it looks a bit weird at the same time, as it's just a giant squid. I feel like the original big light show kind of works for a mysterious of, oh, what could it look like, you know? But at the same time, I'm not complaining about that. It looks very nice. The Mind of Evil, I would say, doesn't look any worse. It looks very nice in some places. Claws of Axos does look pretty good. There's some bits that don't look the best, but yeah, it's still alright. It's still very enjoyable to watch. Colony in Space, I'd say the first version, there's 2 versions on here, like I said, the 2011 colour restoration and the other one. I'd say the other one looks better quality-wise, but the colour grading one does look better, but at the same time, the quality of the footage does not look that good, if I'm honest. So it's whichever one you prefer, better colours or better quality, take your pick on that one. And the Daemons, yeah, it still looks about the same as it was. Daemons, like, on the DVD doesn't look the best anyway, so yeah, take that how you will. I'd say if you're someone who's put off by weaker transfers, then maybe stay away from a set like this. But at the same time, doesn't make the stories any less enjoyable. If you're a bit of a nitpicker like me, it can be a bit of a problem, so just take that how you will. So, the episodes themselves, story-wise, Terror, I love every episode in this season, I must admit. Quite a big guy, massive soft spot for Jon Pertwee, one of my top 5 Doctors of all time for sure. Terror of the Autons, very good sequel to Spearhead from Space. Not as serious and not as well put together, in my opinion, but at the same time, I still think it's a cracking story. It's really fun to watch. The Master is great in it. The Auton threat is fantastic. Joe is great in this. The introduction to the Master, of course, and Delgado is fantastic. He's fantastic throughout all the episodes he's in. He was great in this. Proper evil menace in this, just fantastic. He was great in this. Proper evil menace in this, just fantastic. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy Terror of the Autons. I think it's a great episode and a bit underrated in my opinion. But I feel like quite a lot of people will start to appreciate it a lot more now. So yeah, The Mind of Evil is a brilliant story. I forgot how good it was. I remember the first time watching it being like, yeah, it's pretty good. Then rewatching it on the other day, because I watched all the DVDs on the lead up to this to compare to when I got this set. Fantastic episode. I like the way the Master is provoking a war and using stereotypical fears that people have and using during this peace conference, a brilliant time, and then also using the Keller machine to his advantage. The Keller machine itself is a fantastic idea. I think it's brilliant. I think the episode is really well acted. I think it's really well paced, and I think it's a very good episode. I must say, I feel like if they were going to do something, maybe the dragon, like, I like the dragon puppet that they used, like the dragon costume, but at the same time, I feel like maybe they could have done a bit more special effects in there, because I feel like a lot of special effects were used. Terror of the Autons and not much else got much more love, if that makes sense. But still, Mind of Evil is a great episode. I really enjoy it. Claws of Axos, I'd say, is personally my favourite in this box set. I really love Claws of Axos. I like the way it uses the Axons, these space scavengers that are here to just devour things, and I really like the way how they prey on human greed, and the Master is using that to save his own life. I think that's great. I think it's just great. I love it. Very, very enjoyable. Definitely the effects of some of the episodes and all the blue screen that they used does let this episode down production wise, but at the same time I really do like it. I love the design of the the sun's shining on them. I really do like the design of the Axon people. It's great, and I do like the look, and I really like the look of the Axon monster as well. This doesn't really do it justice to how they look in the show, because obviously there's a lot more details. As you can tell on the front of the box, a lot more detail in there. So I'd say they did put a lot of detailing on those costumes. I think they're really good. Colony in Space was the first time I watched it was leading up to this, because I bought it. It was like one of the few episodes I hadn't seen in my classic collection. Must say, underrated episode. I think it's very good. I like the way the miners are trying to get rid of the settlers and all the the espionage, the traitors that are the people within the colony, and then the primitives, and then why the Master stole the plans for the Doomsday weapon, and how it all links in together. I think it's very good. I think it's a very good episode, quite underrated. And the Daemons, I must say, Master being in charge of a cult is brilliant as well. Yeah, not too much, but yeah, overall very good set. Overall, I would say it's a very good set. I feel like they've done quite a lot. All the special features are brilliant. I feel like maybe something that they could do going forward with these sets is maybe add in I feel like some parts where it could be enhanced with music, where there isn't music. I feel like maybe it could be added. I just feel like, I don't know, it just feels like some stories could be enhanced with new pieces of music, and I think maybe that's something they could consider going forward. If not, if the budgetary requirements don't meet it, then that's fair enough. I completely understand. But overall, fantastic set, brilliant set, if you ask me, and I absolutely love Jon Pertwee, and I think this is a fantastic addition to the collection. Well, thank you for sitting and watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this and listening to my opinions on what I think of the new Blu-ray box set. Sorry, there's a big glare on it, it's annoying, the sun's come out, which is kind of better. The first time I recorded this, it was grey and miserable, but yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, very annoying that I had to do this twice, but at the same time, I feel like this one I've been a lot more concise in my opinions. Just shame you couldn't see my first overall reaction when I saw it. But yeah, overall, very good set. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content, more Doctor Who, more Blu-ray content, because that's what I do on this channel. Very excited for to sit and watch all of them again, properly, instead of just skimming through for transfer purposes and looking at the effects. But I can't wait to sit down and rewatch all of them properly and just have a good binge, because Season 8, fantastic episode. Also very excited for the Season 24 box set, which will be coming out later this year. Going to do a review on that one as well. And yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Go and watch yourself some Doctor Who today. Have a good day while you're doing it, and yeah, peace.